All right. Mic check, mic check. Motor Masters podcast. Y'all's main, of course. I got a special guest across from me today, man. Clap it up for him, man. Some of y'all know him as It's Mosey, Moses, Money Mo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So many names to go by. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I can't complain, man. You the
Good.
superstar, man. You the one making all the noise.
Man, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You know, I know I do the podcast and like to ask about people's life and stuff like that. But before I get into that, I do want to ask real quick, just like, what's the pressure like for you? You know, when you think of some of your events, Freaknik, even having the birthday bash you're having a little bit on, was it April 24th?
26.
26, April 26th.
Yeah. And then I got the birthday bash at Studio April 24th. Yeah.
Oh, you party.
Yeah, we were doing a little something. Man. We're gonna do it. Turn it up one time.
Okay, so what's that like? Like, just describe, if you can, the nightlife in Augusta, Georgia.
Nightlife in Augusta, Georgia.
Through the eyes of
Okay.
Moses, of course. Not just anybody. Now, this is Moses we talking about.
It's totally different now, man. It's I guess it's different now too because I've been doing it for so long, man. I've been in a nightlife since I was before 21. You know what I'm saying? So with me finna turn 40, April 26, it's like it's a whole 360 now. So I guess it's more of the younger crowd that's taking over now. So it's kind of like when I go out, I'll be like, man, got to go home and sit down and chill, man. 'Cause these young ones done took over, which is a good thing because, you know what I'm saying, it's their time to shine in the nightlife and the club scene. But
I've been seeing that be a big conversation piece. I watched Dorian do a podcast with Kid Joe or something, and they was kind of saying the same thing. Like, if people feel like the nightlife is kind of off or just lost its touch or something like that, it's probably because we got to get more youth involved, or we got to start letting them do their thing. Like, it's our time is done at this point. Like,
it's done.
20 years now.
Right. 20 years. It's time to hang it up. It's time to hang it up. And I feel like, and then you have some really good youth that can take it over. So, but it just takes for us, the older generation, that's the party promoters and the ones that's known for doing nightlife, to train them up and let them do their thing.
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, I always thought an icebreaker. You didn't come in nervous at all, but I said he no party. That's his thing. Let me start there. But I do like to ask people a story about their life. So before we get into Freaknik, and that's where they know you from, of course, clap it up one time for Freaknik, real quick, you know what I'm saying? Before I get into the question with you, I do want to ask that because I'm gonna come back to that later. But what's your thoughts like when I know you see a lot of the commentary around Freaknik.
Right.
From men, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like what is your thoughts on the Freaknik and the commentary that you may or may not see?
It's funny, man. It's so funny. Like the other day I was reading and it was like, don't tell me he bringing Kaya. And I'm like, where is this coming from? Because a lot of times it's the craziest things that I hear and I see. And I just be like, man, people are crazy. People are really crazy. It's like a lot. And Facebook is the thing now where everybody do everything for likes and attention and all that. So I guess all talk is good talk to me. So long as they talking about it and they keeping it relevant, I laugh at the post. I don't get offended or nothing. I just laugh at it because it's funny. You know what I'm saying? And you can't stop people from saying what they want to say. So I just like let them keep talking. And sometimes it's entertaining. Like somebody put Sexy Red was coming. So I put You Never Know, just be there. You know what I'm saying? So just to keep the hype up, I like to entertain them and play with them sometimes too.
That's dope. Okay, well, we'll get into that at some point. I'm already knowing. So Moses, man, let's talk about, is that your real name?
That's my real name, Moses.
Making sure I ain't calling your nickname.
Yeah,
Moses.
That's my real name, Moses.
So talk about you born and raised in Augusta. Like what was your upbringing like? Like what was life like for Moses as a young kid?
Born and raised Augusta, Georgia.
Okay.
I went to Jamestown, Morgan Road, Glen Hills. Life was good.
Oh, you a Spartan?
I am a Spartan.
I'm gonna clap it up for you.
Yeah.
The Spartans don't really rock them like that no more, but it's all good. I'm gonna rock it for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Spartans. A few of y'all.
Yes. Upbringing was good, man. I'm the oldest out of hold on, I got to count 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hold up. Hit my button.
I'm the oldest out of hold on. Jamarshus, Jeremy, Justin, Sheldon, Shalonda. 5. I'm the oldest out of 5. Life has always been good. I ain't never had to really want for nothing. Mom was there, dad was there, stepmama, she's the GOAT. Me and my family are very, very close. Like me and my brothers and my sister, we are extremely close.
So you got one sister?
Only one sister.
Oh, so the one sister, that's
just... she's the only girl, and she's the baby. And then, so with me and my family, is with my mom and dad were never together. So with my mom, it's me and my three brothers, Jamarshus, Jeremy, and Justin, God rest his soul. And then with my dad is Sheldon and Shalonda. But I grew up in Augusta with Sheldon and Shalonda. But me and my brothers in Columbia, all of them being real close too.
Okay.
Jamarshus, Jeremy, and Justin.
So you grew up with your dad then? Your dad and your stepmom?
I grew up with my dad. I grew up with my father and my stepmom.
You know, sometimes I ask tough questions.
No, you good.
Just let me know, like, well, I need to know why. Well, not need to know. I'm trying to know why. Like, what made you live with your dad versus live with mom?
At that point, I think that I was gonna be my mom's first child. So I really think it's gonna be kind of tough for her to raise me at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad picked up the ball and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And then my dad, he was in the Army and he served in 2 wars. So it really was my stepmama that really did most of the raising.
Okay.
That's why me and her bond is so close. Like, that's my dog. Like, people always look at me like, I thought that was your real mama. And I was like, I mean, she is my mom, but she's my stepmom. You know what I'm saying? But
I thought it was dope because you were like, you know, shout out to my stepmom. She the GOAT. Like, even your announcement of her a little minute ago was just like, okay.
Yeah, she's like the real life GOAT. Like, that's my dog. Like, me and her talk, especially at this age now, it kind of be like when I be talking to her, I get off the phone, I'm like, dang, you really was just talking about that? But yeah, so it was like an open book with her. We and her talk about every doggone thing. So yeah.
Talk about, well, I stay on her for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about her for a second. Like, what was it like growing up with her, and like, what are some ways that she helped shape you with like your view of life, even as a youngin?
She always, my biggest thing, what I always respected about my stepmom was the fact that she was able to like treat me as her own, even though I wasn't her own. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really find that too much, like to where you go and everybody praise you as if you're her child.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell her no different that I'm not her child. So it's like that right there just always stuck to me, to always just like, you know what I'm saying, just treat people how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she always put that in me, and she always just put into me like, whatever you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't nobody stop you but you. So she always been on me, my brother, my sister, like, hey, if y'all want to do it. I'm gonna support you. If nobody else gonna support you, I'm gonna support you, and I'm gonna make sure you're good. So that just always put that confidence in me to always just. That's what made Money Mo Hair by Danilio Moses. She always put that confidence and always let me know, like, hey, I'm gonna be your biggest cheerleader rooting from you. Even if I'm not there, I'm gonna make sure you know how you feel my presence.
Yo, clap it up for bonus mom. I ain't gonna say stepmom, man. I feel like how you described her, step is offensive.
Yeah, definitely.
It's offensive.
Yeah. Right, yeah. I don't really like when people be like, your stepmom. I'm like, nah, that's my mom.
Nah, I like that. That's dope. Even I can look at you and see how you talking about that she means a lot to you.
Yeah.
Talk about your dad, like military. So
yeah, my dad, me and my dad, we just got like on that close level. Cause like I said, growing up, my dad was like always, he was in the military, so he was just always on the go. And my dad's like a man's man. Like, he's like gonna be cutting the grass, gonna be fixing the car. Then if he's not doing that, he gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, he's in the Army. So he got, like I said, he did both of the wars. So it was just really just like me and my stepmom and my brother and sister or whatever. My dad was always there
providing
when it could be. He was a provider.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he did all that part. So me and my dad just got to like that close bond is like the older I got. You know what I'm saying? Because we able to talk more and like really like build that friendship and that father and son bond that we have now. Like, I guess the older I got. Because him and my brother, they were able to do it because by the time my brother started playing sports and doing all his stuff, my daddy was done with the Army like that. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to go to his games and do all that stuff more.
Be more active, like parental-wise and support-wise.
Yeah.
Do you think that now that y'all older, like, do you think it helps that y'all have like an understanding of each other more now? Or
yeah, definitely.
Grown to accept each other more
Correct,
now?
Yeah, definitely. My and my dad, he's always like accepted me. I think it was one of them things like, as far as like with my sexuality, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it was hard for him at first.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, my son. And then, you know, you got your boys here. They got jokes and they probably saying all this other stuff. But my dad always been like, that's my son. You know what I'm saying? I got to love my son for who my son is. You know what I'm saying? I can't like base my opinion off of what he chooses to do with his life. Like that's my son. My dad would tell me that. So that's what really brought us closer together too, just being able to know like, dang, my daddy really rocked with me still, even though what I choose to do with my life. You know what I'm saying? And then my daddy real supportive of everything I do. He even asked me sometimes, he'd be like, man, why you don't bring nobody to the house? I'd be like, man, Pops, come on, dog. He always asks, I was like, man, nah, we ain't ready for all that yet. But
he said we ain't ready.
Yeah. But for real, me and my dad are real like tight now.
Subscribe to the page, comment on the YouTube videos. And if you want to see the videos in long form, you don't feel like waiting, you don't like the whole 1 part, 2 part, 3 part kind of thing, you can become a member. I got 3 tiers. I got silver, gold, and platinum. $5, $10, $20. If you become a member, you can watch the videos as soon as they drop. You don't have to wait. I'm not spoon feeding you. You don't have to wait. But you also don't have to pay. So you don't have to become a member. You can just wait. And the video will always still be free to you, the public. Once I drop all the clips, so if it's 16 clips to an episode, once I drop all 16 clips, the very next day, the episode will be free to everyone to watch it at that point. But if you can't wait, you really want to see, you want to support the page, support me, support the guest that's on the page and see their episode, whether it's a he or she or entity or whatever the case may be, you can go ahead and click the link that's in the description box, and it'll be a link that'll take you to where you can become a member. If you want to do for 1 episode, that's fine. A few episodes, that's fine. I don't mind. But that is how you can watch the video in long form. More Than Masters Podcast, we out.